Hey everybody, this is Paul Balzati. I'm here with Jen Sandoval, and we just did a podcast on the Bellingham Real Estate Podcast about the history of a home, and you offered to take us out and show us the history of a home, to kind of give us an example of, as a realtor, the kind of thing that you like to do when you're helping a buyer look at a home and find a home, and then also just kind of talk. We're here in the Lettered Streets,
right?
So just kind of share with us about the home, about the process here, what you learned and everything like that.
It's always fun to go on a field trip, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, this is a home in the Lettered Streets that I helped some clients buy last summer. When we first came to it, it was really overgrown, bushes all over. And so we were able to look back through to the county assessor's site, find some old imagery from the 80s where you could see, the house was painted a lighter color, there was grass out front, there was a whole driveway on the side that had been overgrown. So we were able to see that and see really what this house could be on the outside. So my clients were very interested. We also took a look back, saw that the original floor plan of the home was built in 1903. It was a smaller home. It was a single story. We took a look at the Sandoval fire insurance maps, and you could see the actual layout and saw that then in 1915 it actually expanded to a 1.5 story and expanded in the back, and that's where the kitchen is. Sometime in the 80s or 90s, a wall was added. There was some funky stuff done, tile countertops, things like that. The kitchen was definitely the downfall of this house when we walked it, but because we saw that it had been expanded in 1915, we saw that there was a lot of potential there. That wall obviously didn't need to be there. And so my clients have done a great job inside redoing that kitchen. They've got some great finishes in there. They were able to uncover the original hardwood floors from 1915 and really tie it into the rest of the home. So that was really awesome. They're so happy here. They've obviously got some work to do to paint it, really kind of keep making it, bringing it back to what it was. But really exciting adventure for them. And this neighborhood is a really cool neighborhood. There's a lot of history in it. It used to be smaller homes. Like when this one was built, it was a 1-story, 2-story home where a lot of laborers lived. A lot of people worked downtown or at the lumber companies on the water, and they would walk up from there. And so this was kind of the end of the line. So the further you were, the further you had to walk to get home. We had lower income, middle income families here. After the World's Fair in Chicago in 1893, we saw this kind of expansion of this City Beautiful movement where we saw streets that weren't just on a grid system, but that were kind of roaming streets and surrounding parks. And we see that in Broadway Park. That was reflected there. So Broadway Park expanded in 1906, and there was a rail streetcar line that came up Cornwall Street and really kind of expanded on this concept of a streetcar suburb. So we saw these larger homes because people could get to them easier now that the streetcar existed. And with Broadway Park kind of bringing in this higher class neighborhood, we saw the lettered streets start to change, especially in this area where it connects with Broadway Park. So there's a lot of fun history, a lot of really old homes in this neighborhood, a lot of things to learn, and a lot of great homes for sale.
All right, well, thank you, Jen. That was really, really great information. I hope we can do another video like this again soon. And obviously you can reach out to Jen if you want to learn more about the core neighborhoods of Bellingham.